Sagittarius, hello. I hope you're doing beautifully. I love you so much. Welcome to your mid-October 2022 tarot and astrology reading. Let's play some cards, shall we? If you haven't already, Sag, hit that subscribe button. Help your girl support the channel grow. Become a member here. Receive monthly exclusives. If you would be interested, you can book a reading on Rubyreadstarot.com. Swag, I know you need a bit of relajante, so why don't we breathe together, huh? Breathe in for 4, hold it for 4, and then let go for 4. You ready? Let's go. One more time. Alright, swag. Ooh! Fine out. Okay. 7 of Wands. Hey, swag. It's felt like a bit of a slog recently. I feel as if you may feel like you are really trying your hardest to fend off of all of the yuck opinions that you just don't want in your life. And I feel like it has something to do with a broken heart. And so, swag, I didn't realize we were going to do this tonight. Oh, swaggy. Listen, on the 23rd, the sun moves into Scorpio, and things get a little spicy. It's intense, to say the least. It's intimate, it's deep, and I guess for the next few weeks, we need to kind of allow ourselves to accept the depths and kind of be okay with the fact that we get to find ourselves in this transformation. All right, so there's healing that needs doing within. Allow it to happen, huh? I feel like there needs to be less energy spent on the outside and more brought inside again. Venus happens to move into Scorpio on the same day, and it's spooky season. Do you know what I mean? It's about the mystery. It's about the darkness. It's about being with the most loved, trusted ones. It's not a time perhaps for starting new romances. It is perhaps a time to, with Juno going direct in Pisces also on the same day, it's been a freaking difficult retrograde, and we need really to connect again on a really deep level, deep spiritual level, okay? Partnerships. We need to be present in these partnerships. It needs to be a lot more caring and unselfishness and understanding and sentimentality, right? On the 25th, there is this new moon solar eclipse, in the sign of Scorpio, and it's about powerful endings, right? It's about releasing lingering grudges and bad blood, especially when it comes to estranged loved ones. It's about learning to heal, learning to move on, learning to accept what's happened and let go and finally surrender, right? Jupiter re-enters Pisces, and this is a planet of abundance. This is your ruling planet going into its other traditional home. And so what does this mean for us? This means like Jupiter living the Jupiterian way. This is a hippie movement. Do you know what I mean? This is love for all, free money. This is like, yay, equality. Mars goes into retrograde in Gemini on the 30th, and at that point I say to you, swag, take a load off and slow down, allow yourself to heal, give yourself some time to just look. Why is this 3 of Swords energy still coming up for you? 7 of Wands is you having to fend off foes. It's you having to really deal with a lot of frazzling energy that is deliberately there to throw you off. It's you dealing with namesayers and energy that may not necessarily be in your highest and best interest. And where it is that you kind of really need to see how a lot of the reason why you're still allowing this kind of energy to question you is because have you really forgiven yourself? Have you really healed? Have you really allowed bygones to be bygones? With yourself, first and foremost. That is the 8 of Wands. Cupid's arrows of love. Something's moving forward. There's news information coming through. There is something of a really fast nature, and I know you like fast. There's some information that's coming through. There is messages, there are phone calls, there are emails, there are action being taken. This is news that you receive, and it's in abundance. It's coming in quickly, and I feel like it's almost going to pull you out of a state of utter heartbreak and despair. And where it is that you may have felt frazzled, and what it is you can now do to progress rather quickly forward from this. And to be honest with you, I think this is exactly what mid-October is about. You coming out of a state where you are feeling less than, perhaps heartbroken, needing some emotional healing, and where you just really need to disconnect, especially from the opinions of others. You can be like me, who doesn't give a shit. I'm not going to take these. I'm going to take this one. That's the 9 of Cups. Yes, you're really quickly moving towards this 9 of Cups. Now, the 3 of Swords, the card of heartbreak, surprisingly doesn't have anything to do with cups. Right? The 3 of Cups has everything to do with swords, which is your thoughts. It's your intellect. So what I'm trying to say here to you is when you switch from the let me be in my thoughts about this to let me be in my feelings about this, you heal. Human behavior, humans are naturally programmed to feel good. So if you're deliberately feeling hurt, there's something in the programming that's gone AWOL that requires you to progress by upgrading the program to something that is a lot more emotionally contenting. Come mid-October, if you allow yourself this Scorpio energy healing to accept where you've been frazzled, accept where you may have been tired, accept where it is that you can now move on from a situation that allows you to put yourself in the center of it, which allows you to put yourself in the middle of it, and be very content with how you feel about you. Knight of Wands. Sagittarius, I feel like your confidence is going to come back brilliantly because I feel like there is something that you're about to become really victorious in, and it may have something to do with some information that comes forward, but you know, really in all honesty, what I'm seeing here before we get into the other cards is that you're really beginning to feel like yourself again. Okay, this is your card, the Knight of Wands. This is you being that dancing fire energy of having all of the charisma, the confidence, the speed, the magnetism, the moving forward with tenacity. This is what it's all about for you, Sagittarius. This is it. This is you having the magic again after a period of really feeling like your heart was just broken and there was no coming out of it. It's time for you to move forward. Mid-October, you begin to feel a lot more self-contentment, and it comes from you being at the center of your life. So allow yourself to be a little bit more selfish. You're coming back to yourself. You're finding yourself again. And look, 6 of Wands, another Sagittarius card. You're winning. You're victorious. It's all coming through. And finally, the recognition that you may have been waiting for. Finally, the magic, the momentum that you know that you deserved, and it's finally on its way. And I have a really big feeling that this has got something to do with Jupiter going into Pisces. So I guess around the 27th, things are going to begin to be like, yeah, I'm winning. I'm on top of this shit. I'm winning this game. And what I was going to say is that feeling good has nothing to do with emotions. It has everything to do with your thoughts. The Two of Pentacles. There is a cyclical loop that you're invited to get off of, Sagittarius. This is a cycle that may be regurgitating itself, keep repeating itself, but there is something that you can do about it right now, and that's you can decide to heal and you can put down the same bullshit that you may have had to go through over and over again. Listen, change happens when you decide to change. You haven't seen the change in the external. Have you changed? The new beginning you've been waiting for. That's the Fool card. And the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles. There is a really big financial windfall after a period of having to really be dragged through the shit. You're moving forward really quickly once you begin to value yourself again. Get back on the horse, swag. Remind the world who you are again, swag. You are victorious. Recognition and reward, alright? Put down the cyclical up and down, but know that life has its ups and downs. Every down makes you appreciate the up even more. You're invited towards a new beginning. Take the risk, take the leap of faith. Have some faith in the progress that you've been making thus far. Money is on its way to you, Sagittarius. 1111 on the clock when I said that, so I know. Let's take this reading further. Book a reading, Rubyreadstarot.com. Leave me a comment. I love it when you do that. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I love you. Bye.